The final table at the World Series of Blackjack. 4 players have made it through 2 thrilling semifinals to take their seats in tonight's game. But 1 seat still remains to be filled, and 6 eliminated players have 1 more chance to make it to this final round. 5th place finishers Pat Nicholas and Razor Rob Boisbert each get 1 card. 4th place finishers Paul the Assassin Haas and Dominic Haven are given 2 cards. And 3rd place finishers Henry Tran, the World Series of Poker champ, and the Hilton High Roller Tony Dong are each given 3 cards.
Good luck.
Dealer Deanna Bacon shuffles the cards. Pit boss Lester Thacker draws 1 name. And the high roller from Texas, Tony Dong, rejoins the hunt for Blackjack's ultimate prize. Tonight, from the legendary Las Vegas Hilton, a $1 million showdown reaches its climax between 5 of Blackjack's fiercest competitors. From the Pearl River Resort, riding a $6.5 million winning streak, meet Mr. Lucky, John Payne. One of the most aggressive bettors in the blackjack world, Hilton High Roller, Dr. Jeff Bernstein. A High Plains cowboy who never backs down, cattle rancher Charlie Montoya. A Hilton High Roller with $250,000 in tournament wins, Texas Tony Dong. And from Poland, the icy cool runner-up in last year's competition, the beautiful queen of the cards, Cami Liss. 5 players in their final round, competing for $500,000. It's the best of the best going head-to-head, the World Series of Blackjack final table. Good evening and welcome to the World Series of Blackjack Pavilion at the legendary Las Vegas Hilton. And it all comes down to this evening. We are just moments away from the final, and one of the players behind us will walk out of here tonight with $500,000. I'm John Fugelsang, and joining me for this incredible match is blackjack guru and best-selling author of Bringing Down the House, Ben Mesrick, and it's been great having you
John,
here.
this is so exciting.
Ben, we began with a field of 40 world-class blackjack players, and now we're down to 5.
This final table is going to be absolutely riveting. There are some fantastic players fighting for the title, including Dr. Jeff Bernstein, a high roller who's used to winning hundreds of thousands at the blackjack table. We've got John Payne, who calls himself Mr. Lucky, and he just loves pushing out huge bets.
Cami Liss from Warsaw, Poland, who had to fight her way out of the wild card to reach these finals, and she came in second in last year's World Series. Tony Dong, who made it from the last chance draw.
Don't count out cattle rancher Charlie Montoya. He started as an outsider, qualified from a satellite tournament in Colorado, and yet he's matched the professionals card for card.
We have got $500,000 at stake and the title of World Series of Blackjack champion. Now, let's go down to Dealer Deanna for the first hand of the finals. Someone is about to have the greatest game of their life.
Jeff, your bet.
Jeff's on the button.
10,000.
Comes out
10,000.
strong right off the bat.
Charlie,
I will try 5.
5,000.
Charlie going with $5,000.
1,000.
1,000.
Tony is betting the minimum here, a $1,000 bet.
7,000.
7,000.
And John Payne, typically aggressive, goes with $7,000.
Good luck.
Cami bets the minimum, again, $1,000.
Queen.
Now, don't forget, there are 2 knockout cards that have been placed in this 6-deck shoe. And
8.
once the first knockout card appears, the player with the lowest bankroll
3.
at the end of the next hand will be going home. So
8.
nobody wants to get left behind here.
10.
And the ace.
20.
Sweet, sweet, yeah.
2 diamonds.
Come on. bring it
Jeff
on.
gets that 20 on a $10,000 bet.
12. 9.
3.
11.
Good hand for John. He can double that 11.
14. Dealer shows a 3. Jeff, your play.
We have followed these 5 players over 13 long, grueling matches. It's incredibly exciting to see them all square off together. And Charlie busts.
Tony,
A double down.
doubling down for 1,000.
$500,000 on the line, and that's a basic strategy play from Tony. Doubling down, 9 against a 3.
Doubling down for 7,000.
John Payne's going to double down as well.
Good luck. Cammy.
And we want to remind all the
Stay.
folks at home that these players all have the Burger King Power Chip, and that will allow them to, at some point in the game, exchange any card they want to exchange. And the dealer busts on the first hand.
Dealer bust, big win for John.
And a nice win for Dr. Jeff as well. And with that dealer bust, John and Tony's double down cards really don't matter. But John Payne once again finds himself in the lead.
Am I the best blackjack player in the world? One of them? I wouldn't consider myself that, but if I can win this tournament, I'm there. I'm as good as they are.
Well, as we rejoin the action now in the fifth hand, John's early success has not continued. He's now in last place, tied with Charlie. But none of these players are doing too well at this stage. And don't forget, we're now approximately halfway to that first knockout round.
8,000.
$8,000 bet from Cammy. It's an aggressive bet on the button.
15,000.
15,000.
Dr. Jeff correlating with Cammy.
Charlie.
You're going to see if they both lose, they'll both have $77,000.
30,000.
Oh, and here goes Charlie. That's the first big bet we've seen out of him, $30,000. The Cowboy may be the underdog, but he certainly wants to make a move here.
11,000.
11,000.
Tony bets 11,000.
10,000.
And John
10,000.
Payne just 10,000. Charlie could move ahead here.
2. 10.
Oh, that's a good start for Charlie with that 10.
10.
And that's a pretty good start for Tony as well.
2.
Now remember, if you want to try your hand at
5.
Blackjack, you can always go online and visit AOL.com/blackjack.
20.
Very nice for Charlie.
Thank you.
His first big bet, and it's paying off.
17. 6.
Now Charlie's looking for a swing on Jeff here. He wants to win while Jeff loses, and he'll take the lead.
Dealer shows 5.
And a 5 is a weak dealer's hand.
Stay.
That's very big for Charlie.
Jeff.
Stay.
Stay. Charlie.
Split them up, man.
I think I should. I'm going to stay.
You're going to
You
stay.
really don't want to split 10s, even against a dealer 5.
Stay. John.
Now John needs to do something with that 6.
I'm going to double down.
And he doubles down on a 6 against a 5.
Doubling for 10,000.
He really doesn't like basic strategy.
Yeah, you know, he's fun to watch, but it's very risky.
9. 19.
That's
Charlie loves that 19. Everyone's going to lose now, and he's going to take over the lead
no
here.
card that can help John out here.
Look at this. At the beginning of this hand, Charlie and John were equally in last place. Now John's in last, and Charlie Montoya is in first place. Charlie qualified from the